I do have a question. I mean, you touched on NFP, and I get this all the time. And there's a lot of different opinions about this. So there's the church teaching. The church does not allow for artificial contraception. So then, as the church explains, there is this option about natural family planning, and then there's right away as the devil's advocate's coming out, there's a real throwback. Isn't that a form of contraception?
Right, Catholic contraception.
Yes, is NFP Catholic contraception, and if not, why? And how can you explain the difference?
How much time do we have?
About 1 minute now.
Yeah. The elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, they're really, John Paul II would say himself, it's two irreconcilable visions of the human person here. Contraception literally means against the beginning. Mm-hmm. And it's a literal wall, be it a condom, it's an injection, it's a force between. It's a halting of a natural process, whereas natural family planning is a humble posture of openness and an attentiveness to the naturally occurring cycles and rhythms. And now, can it be abused? Can you only use NFP to prevent? Certainly you can misuse anything, right? I mean, all the natural goods in the world can be misused. Doesn't mean that they're evil or wrong. So what NFP is supposed to be is husbands and wives in a dialogue about the mystery of fertility. And there's a smaller window of fertility during the month and a naturally occurring infertile period that's longer. And it's being attentive, talking, having a conversation. Where are we? We're called to generous love, but we're also called to prudence and to taking care of the children we have responsibly. So what are we doing here? Are we ready? If we're ready for more life in a generous spirit, we say, yes, here's the fertile period. If for prudence and good thinking and for serious reasons, as the church teaches, we're going to withhold right now the possibility of life, then we share intimacy in different ways. It's a different way to express love by not expressing the marital embrace. You can see that it's got personal care, tenderness, attentiveness to each other, dialogue. Mm-hmm. The fruits of NFP, people call it marriage insurance, right? Dialogue's good for a marriage. Yeah. Talking to each other and knowing each other. And even though we're infertile, for me to still understand Rebecca's naturally occurring cycle, to be attentive to that, it's beautiful. It's wild. As husbands, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
To be mystified and attentive and tender towards this cycle. There's so many benefits to NFP. Yeah, wow. But honestly, it's a call to generous love. Yeah. It's not a form of Catholic contraception.
You always are still open to life. That's the key, isn't it?
Yes. And if it happens, you praise God.
Yeah.
We're not trying to, again, build that wall, stop, like this is a threat. No, it's quite a different posture.
Yeah, big difference than blocking life or abstaining,
right.
and expressing love in other ways. And that's, but for those who misjudge it or misunderstand it, look into it more. And I wish we could do more. There's a topic that we have to dive deeper in, but thank you for touching on that.